Let's ride.
We're back.
We had 10 minutes of false start. I played Eye of the Tiger. You played David Goggins.
Yes.
But I think it was taking me a minute to get back down off of that runner's high.
It really does. It takes a second, for sure.
God damn. Now that we're professional runners. But anyway, what's going on?
Not a whole lot on the verge of a new beginning.
Oh, that's right.
It's the summer for it. We've been talking about this.
You're getting married in the fall.
It's looking like it.
Can I say that? I don't know what kind of business I can put in the streets.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
You're really
The only thing I don't like to get into is like shit about like my baby mama when we don't get along, because I don't want
Stuff
all her shit in the street. Yeah.
Particulars, things
yeah,
like
we'll keep that shit between us, but the rest of it, whatever.
God, that makes me happy that you're getting married.
Dude, it's gonna be so cool.
Oh, can I be in your line?
For sure.
And if I don't officiate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I am a damn good officiant.
I've only done it once.
Me too.
And I fucking killed it.
Oh, you know what I didn't tell you that I probably shouldn't say?
What?
I was not even actually, I didn't get my ordained thing from the internet even. Because, here's something crazy. This couple had already married like 6 months prior in a small little family thing, but didn't tell her family.
Oh.
Because they wanted to save money on college or whatever, and they were planning on getting married. So then they had the big wedding with everybody there, even though they'd been married for 6 months, and they're like, B-Train, will you just lie to our whole family and say that you're an ordained minister and marry us? And I was like, for sure.
Nice. Well, I mean, I take the Lord a little more serious than that, and I'm an ordained minister from the Online Church of God, and I think it takes a little bit of respect, you know?
I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't. That is super disrespectful of me.
Fuck them.
That's stolen valor.
It is, too.
That's kind of like...
That is stolen valor, dude.
That's like preacher face.
Fuck yeah. Preacher face.
That's going to come back to bite me in 30 years when I'm running for office.
Yeah, something like that. What do you think you'd run in office for?
Politics.
Nice. Good deal.
I think I'd start local.
I could see you being like chief librarian.
Dude, I'd fuck the chief librarian is what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, to get her job. You get voted in.
No, dude, because I'm a full-time pussy hound.
And then you just fucking hang out in the science section like a fucking creep talking about fingering.
Dude, and I got the glasses for it, too. And I'm just thumbing
like
through
Like middle-aged boys come through and you're like, check this picture out.
Just thumbing through a biology textbook.
They take this one out in health class. That's a janitor.
Oh, that would suck. Do you think I have that look about me? I kind of do, especially if I got a bad haircut.
I was going to, dude, you read my fucking mind. I was going to say, you're a haircut away from being a predator.
Damn,
You let that stash come in a little dirtier and get a shitty haircut? Dude, you are Predator USA.
I could do that. I should do it for a skit one day.
Do you think you'd end up on Dateline? Oh, dude, that's our skit. Do a fake episode of Dateline.
I could.
Although as much as you'd fit the bill, they might believe it.
True.
Like, I just brought the young boy pizza. I don't know what's happening.
Do you play Lester Holt?
No, I don't. I still have my upper lip, so we're gonna have to find someone thin on the upper lip to play old Lester Holt.
What are you? Oh, you could play the kid that I try and
oh yeah, dude,
abduct
I could pull it off
or touch. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you do, and I think that was a little bit of a cover up.
We should have a molestor on our first guest,
dude.
Convicted molestor.
Oh God, if he was happy to be on the cast and talk about it, it'd just get too creepy.
Don't they know you're working? Look, feel how strong my pimp hand is.
Oh, dude, that's a strong pimp hand, brother.
My pimp hand is fucking...
That's for jocking the bitches.
Shredded.
That's a fucking strong pimp hand, brother.
So anyway, that's what I've been up to, dude. Just pimping. Just big pimping.
I love that for you. I think I'm a little off the pimping right now.
You're falling in love.
Trying to figure my life out.
You're falling in love, dude.
I think I might be.
It could happen to anybody.
It truly could. I wouldn't hate if it happened to me.
Does it happen to you pretty often?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a bit of a cycle?
Yeah.
How long? What's the longest amount of time you've been single in like the last 2 years?
Like 3 months.
Okay. That's not insane, I don't think. That's probably maybe normal for a guy that can meet women.
That's fair. Yeah, God, I hate putting everyone's shit in the street, but yeah, it's pretty short-lived most of the time. I'm just a lover, dude. I know what the fuck I want.
Yeah, I know.
And now, so the reason the relationships have gotten shorter is like, I know me when I think that I love someone so much that I'll put up with anything to be with them. I turn into a fucking piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
A shitty person. So now it gets to the point where it's like, whoa, as soon as I start feeling like I'm genuinely upset with you and you're not hearing me, I have to get out.
Right. Because I'm going to turn
Because I'll
into
make
somebody
you
I
hear
hate.
me. Yeah, and I don't like that shit. So
That's
it's just kind of like I know what I want. I want to be married. I want a family. I just want to be a fucking Idaho good dad, dude.
Well, that's a fair way of looking at it. And then you go, okay, well, it's not going to happen with you, so I'm going to see if I can pick me one out that will fit.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, breaking up with someone used to fucking wreck my world, but if it's not working, I'd much rather get it the fuck over with.
Damn, that's cool.
And on to the next one. I know what I want. I know
Because
what I'm worth, and I
sometimes
know what I want to be.
sometimes I get sad thinking about how it's inevitably going to end with eventually.
For sure. And the thing about it is, inevitably, you're going to get sad either way. It doesn't matter how anything shakes out. You're going to circle back around to sad.
True.
That's just kind of part of you.
Well,
you got a little bit. You're a bed and breakfast for sadness.
It comes around on the
It's
weekends
gonna
or
come
whatever.
see you every other weekend here and there.
Well, I'll tell you this. Part of the reason I love that so much is because we're alive as human beings just one time, as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
And what stokes me up about that is I want to sort of experience everything that there is to offer and as being a human, you know?
For
and
sure.
one of those things is sadness. One of those things is heartbreak. One of those things is regret. Like, everything that there is. And like, sadness, I don't think is something you experience once when you're 19 and then you just kind of, it's not like experimenting in college with girls or something.
Comes
you know?
back. It comes back.
I experimented in college with girls. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Wasn't for me.
There wasn't many girls in Laramie, Wyoming that liked the kids that went to Wyotech. There was a lot of girls, they were into because the university's in the same town.
Oh,
So yeah, it was all
everybody.
college
It's just
girls, college vibe, and we were like the redneck.
yeah,
fucking-
the mechanics,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Come
Holy
on.
shit, that's sick.
It was cool. Hottest girl I ever did date. Dude, so fucking funny. She followed me on TikTok like a week ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I messaged her and I said, well, that's a bit of a throwback. That'll bring some memories back. And she said, LOL, I didn't even know if you would remember who I was. And I said, shit, girl, I still tell stories about college and talk about the hot girlfriend from college. Like, that's what we're boys know you as.
God, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it was cool. It was just like 3 exchanges, a couple sentences each. And
That's
she's
so
like, all
fun,
right.
dude. See,
ya.
I don't mind drumming up those feelings,
Yeah, at all.
revisiting them. I love that. I did that 2 days ago.
Did you really?
I revisited some feelings, dude. Can I tell you about it?
Dude, that's all I want.
Hopefully I don't cry when I talk about it.
Holy shit, if
Yeah.
you do, I'm fucking going to edit this myself. It's just going to be the whole podcast is you just crying. I'll be like, God damn, this thing took a turn.
Yeah. Cool. So the podcast could come out in like a year when you learn to edit, you fucking idiots.
And he's back.
No, dude, so...
That was like that moment when fucking old Shane Gillis, fucking Gilly Dog, is sitting there and that guy goes, I was out on a date recently, and he goes, what was his name?
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, I'm still here. I'm just laying in the cut. Go ahead, continue. Dude, that's fucking, that's exactly
reared
what you
its head
just
a
did.
little bit.
I brought up some feelings, and I was talking, can I talk to you about it? And I'm like, yeah. And then I'll edit to you crying. And you're like, that'd take you a year, you stupid fuck.
Well, I wasn't going to be caught
shit.
being vulnerable on your terms.
Okay. Back to your world that we're all living in.
Anyway, I was just cruising around. I knew I had a cry welling up, and I've told you about this, but
yeah?
this is obviously for our 10 listeners.
For sure.
I had a cry welling up for a couple days. I was like, I got to get this out of me. And I think that cry stemmed from, like, dating girls is like a triggering for me, which is kind of gay to say.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's hard because it reminds me, like, oh, remember you were married. Like, you had it figured out. And now you're, like, dating someone. You have to feel all these uncomfortable feelings and try and see if somebody works and break up with people. And
yeah, it's
all
the
that
fucking
shit that I
worst.
hate so much and I don't want. I just want
sure.
the right gal and to settle down. So I think all that was coming back up, and I was like, I'm going to have to express this with my eyes and like water coming out of them. And so I cruised around, and I threw on all the sad songs I listened to when I got divorced, and I kind of like went back to that place. And I felt sympathy for myself. I was like, damn, dude, you were sad as fuck. And I went back there and I visited it, and then I was like, but look at you now. Holy fuck, dude.
You're killing it.
You didn't think you'd like survive it.
Yeah.
And now you're cruising.
And
I
now
did some
you're
crying,
just
and
going to
it's sick.
shorten the highs and lows, man. And you're going to level them out some too. The highs won't be so high. The lows won't be so low.
That'd be all right with me.
You'll be all right with embracing when the seasons change. Because that's...
chill, dude, chill.
Is that too much?
Yeah. No way.
All right.
That one's not happening. But no, that would be sick, dude. To be able to... I've been thinking for a long time that like the ultimate goal for everybody is just to chill.
For sure.
And as everybody progresses down their spiritual journey, ultimately they're just working their way closer to chill.
Chill.
The ultimate chill, yeah.
All right.
Well, I can't just set up softballs for you all the time, bro.
Okay? You're staring at your phone and just saying things at me.
Well, that's what a podcast is. I got to work again.
Well, pause it.
Okay.
Being responsible is gay. But I'm also very...
Because you can't hit your wagon.
I've had my fucking heart played with, too. Like, I don't want to fucking string no one along that I don't have any fucking intentions on working something out.
But all I can think about is, like, if you hook... I've never been around you when you've been in any sort of cocaine phase. But, like, if you decided you're going to seriously date a girl that just loves drinking whiskey and snorting coke, I feel like I'd lose you for a little while.
Oh, dude.
And you don't want that
for a long while.
You're like, I can't be lost to everybody. No, I'm not saying anybody I'm saying this imaginary.
Oh,
if you hooked up with a lady and you're just like, yeah, I'm going to keep her around, and she's just bumps in the day and keep
that's another part of it that weighs into the decision heavy is I'm tired of the fucking on and off the dating shit with my kids around. Like, I'm ready to settle the fuck down and...
Yeah, and if there's a grown-up available to you that's cool and willing to do that,
yeah, you
can't stare a gift horse in the ass or whatever.
Okay? Or what? Yeah, whatever they say.
I'm just saying, the Lord is faithful to provide. You can lead your horse to
water, but you can't fuck your cousin? Is that what
That's not what they say, dude.
Yeah, I thought that's what they
said. The Lord is faithful to provide. And we know this. And we've known this for over a month now.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just saying, if a God gives you a winning lottery ticket, you know what I mean? You'd be a fool.
You would be.
You'd be a fool to just go crazy town USA and fuck hot young bitches.
Yeah, dude, but fuck. Fuck is it fun.
So I think that's cool, dude.
But no, I've hooked up with some older women. I've been around. I've been with some older women. And when it comes to I'm just saying when it comes to, I'm just making sure you know that, like, there's a lot. Like, I'm saying probably 10 or 15 girls over 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro,
and you want to talk about...
Barely had sex with 10 or 15 girls, dude.
You want to talk about a dirty gal in a bedroom? A girl at 40 knows what the fuck she likes, and she wants all of it.
I could have had sex with a 38-year-old the other night. Real effed up. When I went to that fire, I got a Tinder match. This old girl.
What fire?
I went... The one with and then I left to go hang out with...
No, you went to a fire? I thought you guys were at a bar.
No, we had a little fire outside the house.
Whose house? Oh, fucking...
Yeah, and I think... I told you
about... Shout out the fucking man,
I think they wanted me to stay for the lady so I could sleep with her.
Well, of course. Everyone knows via the pod and me talking about it that you have a porn dick. I'm trying to get this information out there. There's going to be a lot of women that you got to watch out for because they're just trying to get that dong, brother.
Dude, do you know how horribly a groupie could wreck me?
Oh,
I've never even been to a strip club, bro. I haven't even conquered the level of stripper. And you throw a groupie my way?
Dude.
Come on.
It'd be over. I'd lose you for a little while.
I'd give her a debit card, brother.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Because they know everything about me. They could crack the code. They could just be like, hey, I love Hank Williams Sr. and sucking dick, and I think women are dumb. And I'm like, do you want to move into my brother's basement with me?
Yeah, no shit.
Yo, how funny would that girl be, though?
Dude, so
a groupie showing up and just pretending to be everything I want in a woman.
That would be funny as fuck.
Do you think I would probably hate her, huh?
Oh, you would hate the fuck out of her.
Like, even if it was...
You could never have a girl that wasn't authentic.
Well, no. What if it was, like, authentic... Everything that I say I want in a woman, she shows up. I'm talking a careful what you wish for situation.
Yeah.
I think I would actually hate her because, like, I want a little bit more I need to be corrected, like you're saying.
Yeah.
If it's a lady that just wants to booze all the time and be young.
Yeah, you'd start regulating her fuel consumption every month.
Oh, my God.
Telling her what she can and can't do.
I'd give her an allowance.
Yeah, you'd bitch about her tattoos. Dumb shit like that.
Yo, dude. All right. Well, this is all junk anyway. But that stokes me up to think about how far I've come. Because I used to be Mr. like, what? Tattoo? Oh, where? Like controlling stuff. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like, yo, girl that I've met for 2 weeks, like, we should, like, bust out your tattoo gun and fucking do a memory.
Dude, for sure.
How sick is that?
It's the coolest.
But I was a controlling little asshole, just a child, thinking I could be a dad.
Some people don't ever shake that. But that's all right.
And now here I am, like, let's get
growing, brother.
Dude. God damn.
It's all growth all the time. It's all love. I love that now I'm going to be turning 30 soon. The growth I've had from being that person to just where I'm at, where, like, my peace, that's all. Yeah, that's important. God. Me and my boys being happy and loving each other. Isn't
that so sick?
Yeah, when something starts rocking it, I go, I won't have none of that.
Yeah. And that fills my cup up so much because it's, well, first of all, that might be like the secret to life. Like, you might have kind of cracked the code with that, because I think that is the ultimate ideal.
For sure.
It's like, oh, just everybody else doesn't control everything in your life. You're kind of in control. Once you know you like have the reins and it's not the scariest task ever to direct your life, it's kind of sick.
It truly is.
But anyway, it just fills my cup up because it seems
we
like...
are all capable of getting the tools.
Yeah.
You're not born with them.
I know. And what stokes me up about it seems like most people, and not most people I talk to, because I've kind of surrounded myself with people that have the same mentality that you have about that. But most people are like real negative and real victim-y and real like, oh, damn, you know, this just fucking sucks. And it's like, yeah, it can suck, but it doesn't mean that it like wrecks you.
Yeah, you can't give it that fucking control.
And sometimes things will, but like I think over time you're supposed to learn how to not let that happen. So by the time you're like 30 years old, you shouldn't be freaking the fuck out over whatever
shit you can't change.
Dumb shit's going on. Yeah, because like at 19, yeah, shit'll wreck you, dude.
Yeah, it's like when you get out of bed and you're like, oh my God, my fucking work day, all my shit. And you just start fucking freaking the fuck out. It's like, you know you can have a full meltdown and you still got to go do all that shit today.
And you're just going to fire that.
So why not just be fucking cool with it? And like, this sucks. Do you think any of us like getting up in the morning and going to that fucking shop after a night of fucking hooligan shenanigans? Mm-hmm. Nope, but we got to.
I don't like doing it, and I'm sober.
Yeah, no shit.
I can hardly get out of bed in the morning. But I do it, and then I go laugh, and then I be kind. And I don't I don't complain about getting out of bed. Isn't that the craziest thing?
Yeah.
God woke you up. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just being positive, I guess. This
love
is the worst
Dude,
I've ever done as a podcaster, but God wakes you up in the morning, dude.
Mm-hmm.
PTL, brother. Praise
Seriously.
the Lord. What are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh, wow, I have another day on earth. I better just fucking bitch about it the whole time.
Yeah, no shit. But we can also agree that it's so easy to get sucked into that that succubus that is negativity.
There a lot of the time. I live there, but I don't fucking...
You're doing better about getting back out of it.
I don't think.
Because you weren't you didn't let that bug you long before you went and had your cry and moved on with it. And the way you did handle it that morning, I think part of the emotion that you were trying to place is that you said, I can't do anything with that. I've offered to fix it. I've told you I can do anything, and you can't even tell me how you feel about it. So I'm not going to let this be a problem for me the rest of the day. And I think the emotion you were struggling with was feeling like an asshole because you don't usually
do that.
Treat people like that. Yeah. But it is true. You don't just get to puke on all my fucking feelings and then go, I'll get back to you when we can work this out. No, you don't get to do that. That's not how life works. That's not how being a person works.
I could not agree more. Kinda.
Okay.
You know me, dude. I could see both sides sometimes.
You're very good at it.
I've been in places where like I didn't know about what my feelings were. I just knew they were negative, and I had no words. Like I didn't know how to communicate it. And while I'll say, to your point, like I'm not going to be in a relationship with somebody, like a long-term relationship with somebody that doesn't know how to communicate their feelings.
Communication is so important.
I'm a feelings fiend. We know that about me.
For sure.
And so I can't be with somebody that just goes,
you truly are an Idaho feelings hound.
I am a full-time feelings hound, dude. I don't even need pussy. I truly thrive on feelings.
You really do.
Yeah, dude. I run on coffee and feelings. But, so then part of it, like maybe a little bit of it is like self-hatred because you're living a lie a little bit. When you go, I know from this one experience that like this has no it doesn't have a good metaphorical substrate.
For sure.
I'm saying that so I don't have to say the real words, which is like longevity or chance.
Yeah. For sure.
And so then you hate yourself because it's like, well, I should pull the plug right now. What are you doing? I know what I'm looking for. I don't want to just fuck somebody for a few months and break their heart, dude.
No one wants
I've tried it, and it sucks.
No one fucking wants
And if I was a big, strong boy, I'd go, okay. And also, by the way, how you handle this situation makes me never want to talk to you again. Goodbye.
Yep.
But I get lonely.
Yeah,
and I like attention from girls.
Absolutely.
And I like being able to talk to somebody that's different than me.
You thrive on connection.
Yeah.
You love connection.
Yeah.
That is your shit, dude.
Oh. I'm thinking about it right now, dude.
You love connection.
I'm thinking about connection. I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck.
And that's good, man. I'm a firm believer through what I've learned from my life that I am exactly where I'm at, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
True.
Everything comes out in the wash. Life's got its own plan. Everything's going to happen how it happens.
And I have been better integrating that in, and that's why I think I was only sad for like 7 hours about it, because I hated myself for that. But then I got myself to the point of like truly believing somewhere in my soul that like you don't have to be mean to yourself just because you're talking to a girl who's a grown adult woman and has the same options she can make decisions.
You know one life lesson I took from you?
What's that?
When you told me no one gets to make you feel this small.
Yeah.
It is so true. No one.
It is. Including yourself sometimes. Yeah. That's what I had to tell myself.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't, like, do you say that to your brain? You go, you don't get to beat me up like this. Like, I'm the fucking king. Look how much I've been through. Look how strong I am. I can talk to a lady and not beat myself up about it.
That's exactly right.
But I try to validate that part that is beating myself up so that I don't just repress it and it comes back into some crazy fucking thing. I try and feel it and see what it is. Mm-hmm. And then I go, okay, thanks for bringing that around. I'm glad I interacted with it. I pet your dog. You can fucking walk it on down the road now.
Yep. We'll see ya. Thanks for letting me spray out.
And that's not the lady, the feelings.
Oh, fair enough.
That's how you're supposed to treat feelings. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Whoa, I thought we were talking about breakups here for a second. I was lost.
We were. I lost the thread, but
that's all right.
But
and
true,
honestly, as we both know, as time goes on, I always circle back to spraying out. I lose a train of thought, I'm back to spraying out.
You're 2 breaths away from
spraying the fuck out.
No, but all right, but I do have to say that so that the world knows it exists. I think that is actually the appropriate way to interact with your feelings, is like a stranger bringing a dog down the road that you want to pet, because you'll see it coming. And you'll start welling up, and it'll get there, and you could fucking hold on to that dog knowing it's not yours, and you could get real fucking sad about it the whole time, make the wrong decision. But you can pet it for a little while, and you can hang out with it. But you got to let it keep walking.
Yeah.
That's sick, because one of the tools for diffusing from your thoughts is to picture them like you're ruminating thoughts that beat you up and all that stuff, or your feelings. Picture them on like a side of a float in a parade, going by, and like you see your thought on there, and then you watch it go down the parade.
I think you kind of get that from that Mace dog talking about the
ticker. Well, it's the same thing. It's cool that it's come up like independently in all these different places, because it is the actual truth. It is. And you know what's fucking sick about it? Holy Lord, we're starting to get language to talk about what we're talking about right now, because there's these new forms of therapy that are discussing how we interact with our feelings and emotions.
For sure.
But before you have the language to talk about it, like throughout history. Sorry, dude, I'm getting real big on you right now. I'm talking religion.
I'm loving it.
Okay, but before you have the language to talk about it, you have like metaphor as a powerful way of describing sort of what the values are that we're embodying.
Yes.
And then before that, like all you have are stories, which are like hero myths, which is like the story of Jesus or all the Old Testament stories. And so you listen to these stories, and then you can get the value out of it, but you don't know how to like explain what that value is. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So that's the same thing with this metaphor, with this way we're supposed to interact with our feelings. I'm not like the language, the study of it, the concept of interacting with our feelings that way is like a new psychological school of thought, acceptance and commitment therapy. Like it's its whole fucking thing that's only been being studied. They've only been doing this shit since like the late 90s.
You're like McCusker, dude.
It's fucking sick,
like,
dude.
You can just sit here and talk about spraying out and silly shit with me, and you would totally rise to the occasion if you were on Joe Rogan.
But we truly are on the cusp of like this turning point, because if you look at it and compare it to like religion, we have all these old books, and it's 2,000 years now. We know all the values it's trying to teach us. We can say exactly what it is. The golden rule: treat others like you want to be treated. We can say like you just have to not be an asshole to people.
For sure.
But we're like at the point now where like we're just discovering that, oh, we're not going to need these stories or these metaphors anymore to explain what we're trying to explain. Even though they're still helpful, obviously, and we use them.
For sure.
But that's fucking sick that we're just right in the middle of it.
Dude.
God damn it. And it is the spiritual awakening. Like, that's what's going on. It's all happening at the same time. People are waking up. I am the tip of the spear, bro.
You've been saying this.
Oh, fucking see? Fuck, I hate it. I love that so much, and it fills me with joy in life and makes me happy.
You know, everyone listening needs to hear that.
I know, but I wish I could do that for a living, whatever that is. Whatever that is
you
that
can.
Excites me and makes me happy. I don't know what it is. I can't go to college and be like a therapist.
You could go to college, and you could be a counselor.
I know, but I don't want to go to college because I hate the system, dude. No punk rock.
So here's what you can do. Punk rock, hate the system guy. You can just keep living in what you're living in.
Okay.
You can either fucking do what you want to do, or keep living it.
I get it, dude.
I truly think you're one of the smartest people I've ever spent time with. And the words you have to say to people truly do change people's lives. It's changed mine. Like, I do think you could give a shitload to people. And I think that's your purpose. And I'm excited for when you do that.
Finally figure
Whether
it out.
that be comedy or being a therapist or whatever. Because comedy, it's the same thing.
Same thing. It truly is.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Look
thanks.
at you.
You know what else is gay about that?
What?
Is that I try so hard to not fanboy over the gods,
Yes.
Matt and Shane.
Yes. They truly are.
But Matt
if they ever hear this, they're going to be like, these fucking idiots.
But
dude.
when they started the pod,
Are
Matt
we fucking
McCusker-
Chat Nation?
Matt McCusker was going back to Drexel, which is like the community college, to get his social work degree.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was a lot of talk on the pod. And he's a comedian, and he got his social work degree.
Nice.
Or whatever it was, a degree in social work. I don't know how it works. I don't like college. I don't like the system. But it makes me feel like I'm not forging my own path.
Do you think that you are Matt McCusker just in a different universe?
Yeah, the Western version.
Nice.
Because he's East Coast, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? The Philly boys,
Yeah,
bullshit,
he would.
Delaware.
He ain't going to come out and fucking fill the truck with firewood with us.
Yeah.
Some of us got to do it, brother.
Some of us got to run a chainsaw when
Yeah.
we're not fucking reading psychological books or telling jokes.
Yeah, there's still chores to be done.
Exactly.
You got to get back to choring.
And you know, I meant it today when I said that I said something cool about getting back to choring after sex, which was not a joke. I honestly, like, cuddling's cool and stuff, but, like, if we have sex in the morning, I'm not hanging out in bed for another 45 minutes.
That's why morning sex is the best.
You get
to have that
coffee.
sweet fucking thing, and then I was going to have to get up and go do these chores anyways, and I got to do that first. I can't be beat.
Does everybody look at it that way?
I hope they do.
Am I building a straw man in my head of, do people have sex in the morning and then cuddle
Oh, for 5 minutes.
for like an hour?
I don't know. I can't speak to it because I'm not having sex in the morning and laying there. If it's Saturday morning, we have
That's
nowhere
what I
to be. Like, yeah, I'll lay in bed with you and watch TV. Even if it's one of those Sundays we just lay in bed all day, fuck a few times, I'm good with all that. But if it's like Tuesday and I got somewhere to be at 8:30,
You're doing.
yeah, I'm not just going to go, oh, I'll just skip that because we need to cuddle. We just cuddled all night. Yeah. I'm with the cuddles, dude. I'm Cuddle Squad Nation. I'm fucking about it, dude. I love the snugs. You can even call me fucking snug dog, dude. I love the snugs.
Full-time snug hound?
Yeah, dude, full-time Idaho snug hound. But I'm fucking telling you, when there's chores to be done, the snuggling going to have to wait.
You know what I found out?
Here's what you could do. Mm-hmm. She could get the fuck out of bed, put her overalls on, and go to choring with me, and we can hold hands and touch butt and do the whole thing while we both go choring.
And you know what my dream is?
What?
Is to wake up in the morning and do love, and then get up and we both put on
overall bibs, no shirt
overall
underneath.
bibs with only one of them hooked up, and then we go out and we grab a little trowel and we do gardening together.
And you make sure to close the front door on your single wide trailer in this fantasy.
Mm-hmm. As I walk out, I close it behind me, and I gotta slam it hard as fuck, and the whole trailer.
And you go get a, like 95 Chevy Silverado that's red, and it's got black wheels on it. On the back, it says like number 3, raise hell, praise Dell.
Dude, I love that. Yo, I was checking out bumper stickers at the Dollar General
and then you
the other
roll
day.
in with a fucking truck bed of firewood with your overall bibs on, and you and Mama roll it inside to the wood stove and call it another night. And it was just choring.
And still smelling like the sex we had this morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's something hot in that.
There's something all right about it. I was checking out those bumper stickers, and I was like, I think I should get one. I think I should. I'm a bit of a hipster, you know that? I think I should ironically throw on like a
number 3.
not an American oil on American soil, and not a number 3, like something political, like a terrorist hunting
that
permit.
American oil on American soil. When I see a sticker like that, I'm like,
I think it's cool, and I think I would get along with that guy. But I also know that like he's not for me, because if you're putting that on your pickup, like there's a part of you that's super fucking gay, and I'm not going to be able to break through that gay exterior of like.
Just to prove you wrong, you better believe I'm getting a sticker from my back window on days off. I don't know what it'll be.
Yeah, but you're gonna. It's as a joke a little bit.
I wish I wouldn't have told you and just got it now.
No, but that's what I mean. As a joke, it's hilarious. I want to.
Can you imagine, like 6 episodes down the road, I go, "Hey, remember that episode we talked about stickers? Look at you, just getting along with that guy. That guy was for you."
No.
Then it could have been a joke then.
Not for a minute.
I already ruined the joke. I'm not getting the sticker.
Okay, but I'm going to get a sticker.
If I got the sticker, I'm going to get the big old come and see on the back window.
Yes, see, that's
Fold
sick.
my toe mirrors out.
Yeah. I want to get something really political and kind of racist.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But you know that can get you beat up.
I want like an impeach Biden sticker.
Oh, dude.
And my point is, when I see somebody with an impeach Biden sticker, I go, right on, brother. Like, I could hang out with him and we'd get along. But I also know that if that's what he's broadcasting to the world, he's retarded.
I know two redneck motherfuckers, dude. I love that you said that, because on the back window of Charles's truck, it says "fuck Biden" in the center.
Yeah.
And then on the back of Casey's white F-150 that's stock as shit, there's like 4 number 3 Raise Hell Praise Dell stickers, and then there's a "fuck Biden" in the center. And then there's a fucking another one that if you voted for Hillary, you're the problem with this country. Like, and dude, if you met these guys, you'd go, they goddamn right have that sticker. If I would have met them first, I would have said, I know they got stickers. Yeah. They ain't riding for Biden.
And they're fun, dude.
They are.
That's
the best.
my people.
Charles is one of the sweetest people I ever met.
Yep.
Good guy. Just good to the core.
But, I mean, I'm not staying there forever.
You don't have to.
Because we're not going to get along forever.
Pet that dog.
Exactly. God, that's nice, dude.
It is.
We did get... It is... Life ultimately is, can I pet that dog?
It's always been, can I pet that dog? People just do that thing where they're like, I want it to be my dog.
And so...
and then forever, you're like, you can't have the dog.
Dude, and sometimes when I'm crying and I can't fall asleep because I'm crying so hard, I can't go to bed because I need to pet that dog. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it
How crazy is it that we talk all day like we did today? Like all day. Like you literally were the first thing I heard this morning. You woke me up on the couch. We talk all day. We joke. We laugh. We get to the pod, and it just never runs out. Dude. Our chemistry's electric, for sure.
It is. Flying, dude.
Dude, seriously. From across the room.
Two
fireworks,
things.
brother.
One. That's fucking sick, you're right, because who knew that you could just chat forever and then still stumble upon possibly the most helpful tidbit of information that has ever been delivered to the public. You're welcome.
But that's you. That's you, big dog.
No, you're my muse, brother. Don't worry. And secondly, that's a trick I learned from you. So here's another tidbit for
You're turning tricks?
I guess this is a self-help podcast all of a sudden, because I said, I locked eyes with a girl in a gas station, but I was too much of a pussy to say anything. And you said, you didn't turn to her and say, you feel that? You feel the electricity between us? Sparks are flying. And I was like, that's an in every time.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to just ask for a number. We put her on the spot. You feel that? I saw you.
You just got like, God damn, we are falling in love.
Are we having a moment?
Yeah.
I don't know if I love you, but I feel like I do.
That's easy money. I can do that.
Oh, yeah. It's gravy.
I'm going to start busting it out.
People make connecting with women such a fucking hard thing, and it's not. They want to feel seen, they want to feel heard, and they want to feel respected. And that is so easy. Because they don't feel respected when you're like, can I get your number? Awkwardly in a gas station, or, hey, baby, all that bullshit. Just, do you feel that?
Yeah. Are you a human also, just like me?
And she goes, what? No, that felt like an electric connection to me. But if you didn't feel it, we can just move on about
You are
the day.
Mr. Charisma, though.
Thank you.
You might be Mr. Riz.
Ah, dude. Just an Idaho Riz house.
I can't believe we were the last people to start saying Riz, because you are the king of the Riz.
Why is that?
Why? Have you met you?
Because I've identified as the king of the razz-dazzle.
Like, no, you'll razz your boys, but you'll riz up a family dinner.
Oh, dude.
You'll bring the... Like, are you the guy? I imagine you're the guy. I haven't been around you in a lot of social situations. But, like, if it's, a bunch of people that kind of aren't sure themselves, are not talking, everybody's sitting around awkward, you're like, I'll get this party.
Oh, yeah. Dude, every time.
And you just you grease every wheel, and everybody...
Yeah, it's all love, all the time.
Isn't it sick?
I feel like a safe place for people to enjoy themselves. I bring such a level of not judging someone to the table that it's impossible to not just be yourself around me.
Yeah, that is.
I don't make you feel like you can't just be you.
Mm-hmm. I've tried to work on that. I've tried to be that over the years.
And it's so easy. It's the smallest thing. Like, you can talk about their vehicle they pull up in. You can talk about what they're wearing. Those boots, goddamn.
True.
There is nothing that will open someone up if you talk about how fucking baller they look.
Something cool about them.
Yeah, for sure. God damn, I love those pants. Where'd you get them? And they might be pants I'll never fucking wear.
And
but I loved their pants, and they'll never forget that.
You know what sucks about that tactic? Is that it's undefeated.
It truly
is. And it's been used on me, and I know it, and I still have no ill will towards it. I'm like, I still remember when she said my shirt looked good or whatever.
For sure. I know guys that I feel like are more attractive than me that are like, dude, how do you always end up with a hot girlfriend? Brother.
Compliment her shoes.
Yeah, it's easy. Don't be stupid and don't make her feel uncomfortable. Women will never stop talking. Right. They will not. They want to tell everyone what they have to say. All you got to do is make her feel okay with telling it to you.
Yeah.
And then you're in. Just shut up and enjoy the ride.
I should try that. Now that I'm going to try and not date multiple women. Yeah, you can say that. That's not cheating, right? That's just dating multiple women.
Which one's this supposed to be on?
The heart one. The kidney-shaped one.
I thought I pressed it on accident. Yeah, dude, it's called dating.
Okay. I should try that with one of them. Because I've never done that. I've always just been like, so here's everything about me. I'm going to tell you everything about me, and I'm going to hope that you love me. Please, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me?
That was the problem with the generation that raised us. Mm-hmm. That's why we ended up in this time that no one knows what the fuck to do, how to communicate, how to get along, no nothing. Because we ended up in this era of the internet, which came with the thing before that. They didn't have, you didn't know she was having another guy like her post or other bullshit like that. So we came into this era where it was like, you could visibly see that other people, she was engaging with other people. Now that's normal. That's what people did. They dated. But that's because they weren't fucking. But because everyone is so loose with having sex, because it does feel like possession. When you give that part of yourself to someone.
True. It's kind of like, we are each other's.
Yeah, for sure. And so then everyone's just got this like, oh, we talked once? We're going to be together forever. Like, it's great. Yeah. It's dating. Do you remember when we met on an online dating app? I'm still doing that.
I should try and get into dating. I've been bad at it, dude.
For sure. That's all right.
I'm the worst at dating.
I know. And I think when I told you the other day that I truly think that we were put in each other's lives to teach each other things, I think you're going to inevitably be the thing that helps me find my path to being where I'm supposed to be for the rest of my life that I've been struggling to find. And I'm going to help you get the fuck out of your shell and just soaking up those gray clouds. And it's not because you want the gray clouds, but you just stop walking and stare at them. And I think I can just go,
come on, buddy.
Check that out. That's sunshine over here, brother.
I'm easily tricked. Like, I got a short attention span. Do you think it's fair to say what you're saying, if I were to summarize it, is I was put into your life to help you not be such a piece of shit, and you were put into my life to help me be a little bit more of a piece of shit.
100%. But how I would have worded it, dude, I agree with that more than anything in the world. But I would have said to help you not be such a pussy.
I fucking hate you.
I knew you would.
Oh, but you're right, because you actually need to be a bit more of a pussy, and that's what I'm here for.
100%.
You're too much not a pussy.
Seriously.
You can't just shotgun beers all the time.
Just crushing keystones and like, well, I'm getting a new girlfriend.
You can't do that, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
It's unsustainable. Well, I think I forgot that other cool thing I wanted to mention about that, so
I just feel underrated, man.
We can wrap it up. No, that's sick as hell. That makes me so happy.
For sure. I was telling that earlier. She was like, you truly are the best. Like, you're so cool. I hope this isn't a show. I'm not even home to fuck you. What would it be a show for?
Yeah, I just know how
What do you think I'm trying to do? Do you think I'm talking to you all day waiting to fuck you in 14? Like,
I stayed up for 3 hours to talk to you on the phone.
I was like, I'm underrated. There's girls that one day are going to be like, God damn.
Dude.
I already know a few of them.
I dream of that.
Sorry, y'all missed out.
Dude.
I know it's hard to put up with some of my shit, but you couldn't look past any of that to see the man I was inevitably going to end up fucking being.
Yeah, and it's easy to see.
For sure.
No, and here, can I tell you this cool thing?
I'd love that.
Back before everything fucking went horribly south with last time.
Are you...
Cheating cunt whore bitch.
Ah, there it is. I know that one. Cheating horse skank.
Cunt.
Kid mother.
Yes.
Mother of child. How would you word that? You're smarter than me.
Whore.
Yeah.
Charlatan.
I'm so glad you did
Jezebel. Slut. Okay, so when things were going good with her.
I think we could have won the whole world over with the last thing we talked about, and then we fucking immediately.
We better fucking drive this train off the tracks.
All right, continue.
When it was going good with her, everybody was asking. I told everybody. I said, if she's like, I'm cool with her timeline, whatever her path is. If she stays loyal to me, if she's the same cheating cunt bitch whore when I was dating her.
Okay.
I was telling everybody this because they're like, what's your ooh? And I said, if she's the same person a year from now that she is right now, that's not going to work for me. But if she's like different in 10 years, that's fine because we're all just growing and learning, and everybody has a different timeline.
That humans have the capacity to change. I'm living proof of that.
Yeah. And so what's sick as hell to me is that, like, you can kind of see that in people. I think their potential. It's pretty easy. We know they have a potential future them that's the best version of themselves. That's why we say they have potential, because we know what they could be. And I think you can kind of tell if people are going to reach it or not. But, like, if you know them kind of well.
For the most part.
And you can be wrong about it, but you can get a pretty good idea. And I would love a gal. Well, I'm going to find a gal because we're all just growing all the time.
Yep.
I'm cool with a gal that's pretty fucked up if it's like she's got the right view on it.
For sure.
And the right view, I think, is hope. If she has hope. I can't fuck with hopeless bitches, dude.
I won't even go with hope on it. I'll say productivity to change that environment.
You think so?
Like, if she's staying working on the things that are not helping her, great, I'm all in. Because I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you're just sitting there miserable and have no desire to change it, I am out so fast. Because there'll end up being one day in the kitchen when I go, stop fucking puking on my goddamn feelings. I can't make you fucking happy.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
Not slap your knee funny.
Slap your mama funny?
No, like, funny.
Kicked
What's
up?
funny about this is Jordan Peterson says if you want to know what somebody thinks, look at how they act.
Absolutely.
And what I was talking about with I can be with a fucked up bitch if she has hope is you're saying the exact same thing because people they aren't proactive about making their situation better if they don't have hope for the future.
For sure.
And so it's the same thing, but it's their action reflecting their value.
I do love that you brought up action, though, because that's what I'm all about, too. Like, I've had people in my life that I stayed with that I shouldn't have. That was because they were constantly saying all the things that are going to be better and that we're going to work on and fix as a unit.
That's exactly what you want.
And then we get on down the road and it's like, well, goddamn, I'm trying pretty fucking hard and it looks like you're not.
Were you just saying that the whole time? Wait
Those
a
were
second.
just words the whole time? Goddamn.
You mean to tell me you don't have to stick to what you say like I
And
do?
I'm not trying to paint some picture like I'm just some fucking God's gift to this green earth. I've been a piece of shit. But you know what I did? I fucking worked on it.
Yeah. And now you're 30 years old, and you're not a total piece of shit all the time.
For sure.
Praise God.
Seriously.
And God only knows what you're going to be in 10 years at this pace.
Seriously.
Isn't that fucking insane? I'm
It is
so
nuts.
excited. And that's why everybody can suck my fucking dick, and I get so excited when I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be the best fucking dad in the world. Because look at me now. I would fucking slay it. And I know how I've been growing and how I'm going to continue to grow because I know who I am and the path I'm on.
You truly
in
are.
10 years from now?
That's a nice thing
hello.
I say about you behind your back.
Really?
Whatever girl you end up with is
Lucky
going to be
bitch,
the
dude.
luckiest.
Do you know
You are so open with your emotion. You're kind, you're caring, loving, respectful, and you are going to be the best father. Dude, once you have that experience, because I know what being a father meant to me, and I had no desire for it like you did. And being a father is the best thing in my life. Dude.
I agree with that assessment. And do you know how many times I've like drunkenly, angrily yelled at girls that exact thing? You fucking bitch! You missed out on the best thing I fucking.
Yeah, well, it's perspective, and it sounds good when we're talking about it here. But if you're in a drunken stupor, talking about fuck you, bitch.
Any
I'm
woman
the
that
best.
marries me will be the luckiest woman in the world.
They truly will, though, and I'll
Take a beat,
die
bro.
on that mountain.
No, I agree. I'm so excited for it, and it's also what gives me. Having a little bit of confidence like that gives me more strength or ability to cut off the bad ladies.
That's the only reason
I don't
when we
need
talk
them to love
about
me, to be
fat
okay.
ass little is. Are we gonna have to? Is her feelings
No,
gonna get
it's
hurt? We gotta go
great,
bleep it.
It's great.
But I truly believe you deserve a fucking electric connection that is through the roof. You don't deserve a woman that doesn't know how to fix herself yet. You deserve a woman that is ready to give you everything you deserve.
What I deserve is just whatever it is, not the same thing, but whatever it is that makes the relationship I have with my boys so special, I deserve to have a little bit of that. And what that is like a lot of understanding and patience and grace and love and like support.
Like when you
And
have
fucked
to,
up, broken people can't give you all.
like when you have to work early, like 6, 5:30, you have to leave the house, and she sets an alarm for an hour before you to make you breakfast, pack a lunch, and get you out the door.
Brother.
That's the kind of love I'm talking about.
And now that I have the confidence, I can see that and know what I want. And when I was 19, it was a lot of, yeah, I'm going to make you a lunch for tomorrow. Because I was working like 19-hour days at the time.
Yeah.
And then a lot of me waking up, opening the fridge, and there was no lunch there. And then fighting about it and not leaving her, not doing anything, just making her feel like shit. She would be sad. And then I'd say, will you make me lunch? And she'd say yes, and then it wouldn't happen. And then I'd make her feel like shit. And then I just did that for years.
Yeah, but you were a child.
Isn't that insane, though?
Yes, it is fucking
To just
nuts.
be like, God, this is a fun thing I'm doing not forever. I'd love to marry her.
For sure. Dude, we're dumb when we're kids.
I can't believe it.
And there's not enough knowledge out there. That's when I say I think you could change
It's wisdom.
people's life.
It's wisdom.
You could be wisdom.
Yeah.
You would be the best youth counselor in the world.
I could get plugged into a church and be a youth pastor.
Yeah, but I don't think that those kids that are on that path
Oh,
necessarily, you'd change a few of their lives, but I don't think that you share a lot of exactly what people force down their kids' throat in that situation. Because you could also be like, if they came and they're like, oh my God, I drank a beer last night. You'd be like, brother,
chill.
Yeah, we do that sometimes. I ripped beers for years one time. Just didn't stop. Like, it's cool.
I'd touch a few of them too.
So that's why I don't. You definitely would touch those kids. You would be a problem. But you're so awesome to be around that you'd be one of the pastors that just gets moved from church to church.
Yeah, dude. They're like, he's pretty good. He touches a couple of them, but we're gonna move him down the road.
Around month 4, you're gonna want to check on him.
But God, he helped a lot of those kids.
Yeah. The ones he didn't touch, they ended up great.
That's hilarious. But what'd you say? Youth counselor?
Yeah,
that'd be pretty sick.
You would be awesome at it.
Anyway, thanks for talking with me.
Dude, I love it. I could do this all goddamn day.
All right, well, we got to invite our friends over, and I got to pimp my hoes.
Well, I mean.
All right, well, thanks, dude. Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Thanks for being one of my best friends. I appreciate it more than anything.
I love you.
Sounds like people are here. Oh, it's a day.